It is early in the morning. These men have just started their daily shift. Their company specializes in cross-city moves and deliveries. But being on the road all day comes with a cost. And for Peter's small business, every squeeze at the pump puts more strain to the wallet. The bigger the tank, the faster those few cents per liter add up, especially after gas prices rose following a CO2 tax imposed by the German government. Peter says it couldn't have come at a worse time.
This period, especially, it's very, very hard situation for everybody, and these taxes make our life even harder. Our costs are about 300 or 400 euros more per month. That means that my money that I win, my money is 400 euros less than last month. And this period is not the best period for the government to make so many taxes.
Earlier this month, the German government introduced a carbon dioxide tax. The measures are the result of hard-fought compromises by Chancellor Angela Merkel's coalition government, which says they are key to Germany's transition away from polluting fossil fuels and towards renewable energy. Their goal, to reduce 95% of emissions by 2050. The new tax starts at 25 euros per ton of CO2, and it will be raised in stages after 2021, reaching 55 euros by 2025. This means there will be no relief for households or German motorists in the coming years. However, the new law is facing criticism by some for not being tough enough.
Let's have a look what we have to do to fulfill the Paris Climate Agreement. So if we want to fulfill it, we have to become carbon dioxide free within the next 20 years, more or less. So Germany, at the moment, the transition speed is very low. So we need more or less 100 years at the moment to become carbon dioxide free. If we continue the transition of the energy market in the same speed as we did the last 20 years.
Each year, Germans produce about 700 megatons of greenhouse gases. That's twice as much as the United Kingdom. Germany has consistently been the EU's biggest emitter for the past 20 years. So this law is designed in a way to hit the emergency brake on emissions and encourage Germans to go green.
We have to be aware about our CO2 emissions. So by CO2 pricing, we make that aware. And on the other side, it's of course encouraging, because we want to bring companies to invest more in climate neutral technologies concerning heating, concerning mobility.
As Germany falls behind other European nations that have already imposed a carbon tax, they have a lot of catching up to do. They're taking big steps towards their 2050 target, but those steps might prove just too big for companies like Peter's. Evangelos Sipsas for CGTN, Berlin.